After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
43, yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Let's go now. Track 60. 19 tight. Go check.
They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Eagles, go!
Back now, pressure on its way. Kittle brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
19 Tiger. Come go 80. 3. Third. 7.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Attack!
Looking to throw Mahomes. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Why those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 right. 69.
Back to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
18, right here. Go.
Throwing now, off play action. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
from the 48. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the 2nd frame here of Super Bowl 61. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running left with Pacheco. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught by his back. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
79 Broncos. Back 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw it again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw on third down. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The 49ers working here. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Chiefs are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Hey, 43. Right.
Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow. Right side.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow, yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow.
Running back, motioning right.
Right side.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming.
Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. From the 36. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
They're going for this. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 right here. 70 ring, 70 ring. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Finds his back complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a 49er first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he'll be touched down after a big play. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
65, 18,
On 2nd and 5 now. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Extra point by Cooney is up and good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
43! Attack!
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's back to throw. To the outside. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
19 tight. Warriors 17.
Now on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack!
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Working quickly here. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Chiefs have it and hopefully have some points too, ready to salvage their title hopes. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. 43.
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To the air, Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Starts his return from the 23. This one returned for 11 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal. Left knee, 19. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Panther 11. Trap 60. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Here we go. 19, right here. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Go.
Looking to throw it this time. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play, and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Design bootleg here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's the handoff. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He can run it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line. 2nd and 1. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Hey, Finte, yellow. Hey, Ripley.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Right.
Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the air, Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the 49ers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And once again, we're going to have a party in the Bay tonight. The San Francisco 49ers are Super Bowl champions. Now NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell out to award the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, the champions of Super Bowl 61. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Huard here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.